Welcome to Serentry Education channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel for me. Grade 11, we continue with the practical content of term 3. In this episode, we are going to take a look at PowerPoint presentation, and then also we will look at HTML. Now, let me open the PowerPoint. Now, PowerPoint is mostly used for presentation, and then most of your phase 2, you are going to use PowerPoint to present your findings. Now, when you open PowerPoint, the first thing we are going to check is the first look, the slide, the design, layout, and the basic skills. Now, when you open, it's going to give you the first slide. So now, if you want to insert a new slide, you click here and then you press enter. It's going to open a new one. So the more you press enter, it creates more slides for you. Now you can change the position of the slide. Let's say here I type CAD paper 1. And then when I come here, I type hardware. Now, if I want to change the position of the hardware with a CAD paper 1, I click and then I drag it to the first position. So now this one is in this position. So if I want this one to be position 5, I drag it to position 5. So that is how we change the position of slides. Now, again, when you go to home, you will see design. It will give you various design ideas to generate various design ideas for you, whereby you can choose them, and each of them has different names. So there are so many design ideas that you can pick out from here. Then again, you can also change the layout of the slide. We call it a slide layout, which is under home. You will see slide layout. We have the title slide. We have the title and content. We have the section header. We have the comparison also. So you can choose any of them based on what the question requires you to select. Right. Now, again, we also have reset. If you want to go back, you don't want what you have selected. We have the section and new slide. So you can also use this one to insert new slide. Right. So that is all about the first part, the basic, the layout overview, and then the different core concept. Now, to insert a slide, like I told you, you just press enter and it will create a new slide for you. Now, to delete a slide, you select the slide, then you press the delete key. Or you can right click and choose delete. You can see delete slide. Now, if I want to duplicate a slide, let's say I want to duplicate slide 1. You right click, then you see duplicate slide, so that there will be 2 of them. So that's how we duplicate slide. Now, to swap a slide, that's to change the position of slide. Like I said, you drag it to that position. And then again, slide number, that is excluding the title, and then the header and footer, view options, and then setting up. Now, when you go to insert, you can also insert picture, shapes, and others on the slide. You can insert header and footer. Then you can also insert date and time and slide number. So if the question wants you to insert a slide number, just like the page numbers in Microsoft Word, you go to insert slide number. Or you can use the search and type slide number. So it will give you insert the number. Now, slide number, you can also include the date and time and slide number or footer. If you want to type something in the footer, CAD paper 1, you choose that one. And if the question says do not show the title slide, you click on this one. That means you don't want to number the first slide. You take do not show the title slide. Then we also have the notes and handout. You can add something in the header and in the footer and then the note also. When you are done, you click on apply all. So that's how we insert slide number. You can go to insert or you choose header and footer, then to also give you the slide number. So that is how we insert slide number and then header and footer. So you must take note of that. Right, now let's move straight to, so we went to the printing options. Now we are moving straight to view options. We are moving straight to view options. Now, we can view slide in different way. So if I go to view, then we see the normal view, outline view, slide sorter, whereby you can sort the slide. You can also use the slide sorter to arrange them to their position. You can do that. Then we also have note page and then slide master. We have the slide master also. You can create a slide master with a title and others. Right, so you can create different slide master and they change the slide size also. Now, if we don't need a slide master, we can just go back and then we undo it. We don't need the slide master again. So we go back to our normal slide. And then we choose view, then the normal page. Right, so that's how we change different slide. You can also activate the ruler if you want to see the ruler and grid lines also. Right, so that is how we change different slide numbers and then also to print in different options. Now, to enter a text, to copy and also apply bullets. How do we do that? Now, if I want to enter a text, like I said, you change the layout. So if I go to home and I change this layout to text or title and content, I type the title here and the options. Let's say hardware. You press enter, then you can type the next one, software. Right, so that is how we type in bullet. If you don't want the default bullet, you can change them also. You select and choose the other bullets. You can select different bullets. You can use pictures also to change the bullet. Right, you can also adjust the alignment to center or to the right or to justify. And then we also have the column. You can put them in two columns. You can create it in two columns so that as you type, others will go to the other column also. You change it from the paragraph group. You can also change the font and then the font color. So take note of that also. Right. Format text. Like I said, you can just bold them. You can bold, you can highlight, you can underline, and do all those things. Now, one aspect that we need to know is the inserting the object or media and table and action buttons. Now, if you are to insert an image, let's say on this slide. Now, when you choose a slide, you will see here, insert picture, insert smart art. We also have insert cameo. We will talk about that. We have insert table. If you want to put a table, insert video and insert chat. So if I want to insert a picture, I click there from device, then I can easily insert that picture from there. Right, then I can modify or rotate the picture. I can crop the picture to shape and do all sorts of things that can change the picture size also. Now, let's go here. If I want to insert smart art, I go there and I can choose the smart art I want to use, process, and then use the smart art and type inside it. change the colors. Right. And then also, if let's say I want to insert a cameo, that the camera will come to that. And then also a table. You can insert a table. Then you specify the number of columns and the number of rows so that you can type inside and change also the table style. So basically, that's how we insert table and all this. Now the action buttons. How do we insert an action button? If you want all the pages to have action button, you go to insert, then you go to when you go to insert, you see shapes, then down there you see action button. At the bottom, you see action button to the next. So here to the next slide, and then you click on OK. Or you can insert it to previous slide or end show. You can decide which one you want to select it to. Then I can also insert another shape, the action button. Then also to previous. So you can put it there. And then the last page, you can also insert one action button called home action button. When you go to insert shape, you scroll down and then you see the home button so that it takes you to the first page. It takes you to the first slide. So that's how we insert action buttons on each slide. And then the hyperlink. Let's say I have a text. How do I want to link it to the next one? You select, you right click and choose link. Then let's say I want to link it to another slide. I choose place in this document. Let's say I want to link it to slide 8 and then OK. And then you can also hyperlink, you right click, link to another existing page or to a website whereby you can type the website also. You can hyperlink that. Right, so take note of the hyperlink and then also action buttons. Now we move on to adding video and then voice recording. You can also add videos and then voice recording. Right. Now, let's say we want to add a video or voice recording on this slide. Like I said, you can just click on insert video, then you go and insert your video, or you go to insert, then video. Insert cameo, and then you can choose the camera also and others. Right, and then you can also insert, that's the video, and you can also insert an audio from the PC, or you record the voice. I can do this and then record the voice. So that I have to record the voice here. Right, so that's how we insert the recording. Now, you can also have screenshot. You can take a screenshot. And then you can also have screen recording, whereby you record your screen and then you make it as a video. You go to screen recording, then you grab your screen and then you start recording. So that is how we do the screen recording. Now, when you are done with the screen recording, it will become like a video whereby you can save it as a video file, or you can make it as an audio file. So you have the insert text box, word art. You can do all of them also in PowerPoint. So you must take note of that. Now we move on to the last part, that is the animation, transition, and others. Now, animation is always for images. Let's say this image, I want to apply an animation. So I go to animation, then I can choose any animation like spin, wipe, float in, fly in, and other animation. Now, when you select that animation, then you can now choose whether to only that slide or apply to all. So you can click on apply to all or only for that one. And then we also have transition. Transition is whereby one slide changes to another slide. So if I choose this transition, that means when I go to slideshow and then I start from beginning, that is how it will do. It will move from one slide to another, and then it will have that transition effect. Right. So that's how we apply transition. When you choose transition, you must be able to say you apply to all or only for that one. And you can also add a sound to it. You can add a sound and then the duration of it. Transition you can also set automatically. Let's say after 5 seconds or 7 seconds, and then it will change automatically without you clicking. You can also apply that. So basically, that is transition and also slideshow. Then you can save your presentation as a video or slideshow. How do we change that? When you go to File, Save As. Now, when you are saving, the Save As type, you can make it as PowerPoint presentation or PDF, or you can see PowerPoint show so that it will automatically be slideshow, or you can save it as a video MPEG so that it will become a video format. You can change it to so many formats here. So that is how we save. Let's say I want to make it a video, and then I choose this video, then I click on save. It will become a video for me. Right, so basically this is all about PowerPoint that you should know.